Hi there, my darling Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of February the 16th, 2026. So, my darling Capricorns, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Capricorns, what messages does Capricorn need to know, please, for the week of February the 16th, 2026? What does Capricorn need to know, please? Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Yeah. I felt there's a lot of that energy of, going around this week of, there's been a lot of forward type of momentum type of energy. And, I feel even though we are coming into Mercury retro shadow this week, because there will be a Mercury retrograde on the 26th, that I feel that, we're just, there's just a lot of, good energy. And we're also coming into the Chinese New Year. I think it's on the 17th, the year of the fire horse as well. So there's going to be a lot of forward momentum and forward energy, forward movement type of energy, my darling Capricorns. So, you are being encouraged to, just go for it. Let your fears dissolve. Move forward, my darling Capricorns. So, yeah, I love that. All right. Oops. Thought on my finger. Let us consult the tarot and see if I can stop throwing the cards around. What messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Capricorns. Oh dear. What messages does Capricorn need to know, please, for the week of the 16th? Ace of Pentacles, love it. 9 of Swords, there's your fear that you need to let dissolve. And the 5 of Cups, yeah, okay. All right, my darling Capricorns, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Ace of Pentacles. I love the Ace of Pentacles. This is, the start of, or the opportunity. You're being given some kind of opportunity here, my darling Capricorns. But it is up to you to bring this into the physical realm. It is up to you to nurture, to decide that you want this opportunity, my darling Capricorns. You can see this garden. The garden on the Ace of Pentacles, the garden represents something that needs to be nurtured and tended and watered and looked after. It is the same with this potential, because that's all this is. This opportunity is potential, but it is up to you to bring this potential opportunity into the physical realm by nurturing it, by, tending it, by, looking into how you can make this happen. It's the same with this opportunity. You've really got to want it, my darling Capricorns, if that makes sense. Like, it's not just going to miraculously come into your life and going to be handed to you. All this is potential until you make it real, my darling Capricorns. So just keep that in mind. Now, you've got the 9 of Swords here. So I feel that there is a little bit of anxiety and worry, sleepless nights around for you, my darling Capricorns. I feel that, you've got the 5 of Cups here as well. So I feel that there may have been some disappointments coming, that's happened for you. You need to get out of this energy. This, whatever this is where they say fear is just false evidence appearing real. It is not real. Fear only has power if you give it power. Fear only has power if you believe in it. Let it go, my darling Capricorns. You need to let this energy go of the Nine of Swords, where this worry, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, it is not serving you. Let it go. It is also blocking you, I feel, from receiving that Ace of Pentacles. So let it go, my darling Capricorns. Because like I said, then you've got the five of Cups. And like the Five of Cups is all about, disappointments and, wallowing actually in disappointments, crying over spilt milk, so to speak, my darling Capricorns. You can see here, she's focused on these 3 cups here. These 3 cups are what hasn't worked out. These 3 cups, maybe she's tried something 3 times and it hasn't worked out. But what she can't see is behind her there are 2 stand-up full cups. There are 2 more opportunities here. There are 2 more potential opportunities here. If she just looked behind her, she would see them. But she's too focused on what hasn't worked out. And I feel that that's what's happening here, is that you're fearful of doing something or taking the plunge again or believing in something again because it hasn't worked out for you before. Get out of that energy. Things don't work out because it could have been divine timing. It might not have been the right timing for you. It may have been not the right opportunity for you. What if one of these is the right opportunity for you, my darling Capricorns? This whole card here is to get yourself into an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful that these didn't work out because they weren't for you. Be grateful that, you have these other 2 opportunities here, my darling Capricorns. So you need to really get out of this wallowing type of grief energy of, oh, woe is me, it hasn't worked out, things are never going to work out. You need to release that, my darling Capricorns, because it's not serving you. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel with this let your fears dissolve, something has happened here. There's been some things that you've been working on, and you've been working on them hard. You put your heart, your soul into whatever these were. They haven't worked out, but that's okay because they weren't meant to. You've still got 2 cups here ready to work out, my darling Capricorns, and they will work out because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So one of these opportunities is the one for you, but you need to tend it, water it, bring it into the physical realm, make it real. Release this anxiety and worry because this is what's blocking you from receiving this. Get out of this energy, my darling Capricorns. Release the fear because, as I said, it is just false evidence appearing real. It only has power if you give it power. So let your fears dissolve, my darling Capricorns, so you can receive this beautiful new opportunity that is coming in for you. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I've been saying that I'm going to shut the channel down, and I'm not. I'm actually just going to pull it back. I'm going to just do monthly readings from March onwards, just because I'm just not getting the watch time. I'm not getting the views. And yeah, I really need to sort of put my energy into other things. Even though I still love doing these and I still will, but just not as many. So let's get final messages for you. Be assertive, they say. Yes, take the action. Release the fear and take the action. If you believe, yes, ask, believe, receive. If you do not believe this is possible for you, you will not get it, my darling Capricorns. Can't make this up. Here's your golden opportunity. This is your Ace of Pentacles coming in again for you, my darling Capricorns. This is telling you it's coming, but you have to take it. Wait, they say. You got a yes. And look, that wait could just be wait until your mind is clear. But clear your mind, my darling Capricorns. That's what I feel that wait is all about, is to, wait until you've got the right mindset to take the action, to be assertive, but I feel, well, you've got a yes here. So get rid of that, these fears, whatever it is that's holding you back, my darling Capricorns, because good things are coming. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.